Hey guys, welcome back to Gun Reviews and History, where we dive deep into the firearms world, breaking down specs, performance, history, and real-world use so you know what's worth your time and money. If you're into straight shooting, no-nonsense reviews, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about the 2026 FN SCAR. If you've been following the evolution of this rifle, you already know it's built on a legendary foundation. But FN has taken things even further with the 2026 update. Whether you're a tactical shooter, a collector, or just a fan of high-performance rifles, this one's gonna grab your attention. So let's dig in. First off, let's talk about what makes the FN SCAR special in the first place. Originally developed for U.S. Special Operations Command back in the early 2000s, the SCAR platform has always been about modularity, rugged reliability, and advanced ergonomics. The 2026 FN SCAR continues that tradition but adds some smart upgrades that modern shooters have been asking for. The new SCAR comes in a few different models again, specifically the SCAR 16S, SCAR 17S, and of course, the SCAR 20S. These have always been part of the lineup, but for 2026, FN has refined their performance and added compatibility with more accessories out of the box. Let's start with the SCAR 16S. It's chambered in 5.56 NATO and features a 16.25-inch cold hammer forged barrel. This rifle is lightweight but packs a punch with extreme reliability and improved recoil control thanks to the new two-stage gas piston system FN introduced this year. Compared to older models, recoil is noticeably smoother, and that's especially important for fast target transitions in close quarters or competition use. Then there's the SCAR 17S, chambered in 7.62 NATO. If you need more stopping power with a platform that still keeps weight reasonable, this is your rifle. In 2026, the SCAR 17S got upgraded with a redesigned bolt carrier group and a new adjustable gas regulator that makes suppressed shooting a lot more efficient. That's a big plus for folks running cans, especially with .30 cal loads. Also, they've added an improved M-LOK handguard that extends just enough to give you more rail space without overdoing it. For the precision crowd, the SCAR 20S remains the go-to. It's essentially the designated marksman version of the platform, chambered in either 7.62 NATO or 6.5 creedmoor. This year, FN introduced a new match-grade trigger that breaks clean and crisp right around 3.5 pounds. Long-range shooters are gonna love the tighter tolerances and consistent groups this thing delivers. Whether you're ringing steel at 600 yards or zeroing in on game in the field, the 20S performs like a champ. Now, let's talk about some general updates across all models. One thing FN really focused on for 2026 was user comfort and customization. All rifles now feature an updated non-reciprocating charging handle that can be swapped to either side. The new polymer lower is lighter but tougher, and the improved stock has better cheek weld and adjustment range. The overall weight has dropped just a bit across the board, but durability hasn't taken a hit at all. So how does it shoot? In one word, smooth. The new gas system really shines when it comes to recoil management. It's subtle, but noticeable, especially when doing rapid fire or working through drills. The trigger upgrades are also a nice touch. There's less creep, a better reset, and they feel more like a precision rifle than a battle rifle now. Accuracy-wise, expect more or better with quality ammo, especially on the SCAR 20S with match loads. And now let's get into the pricing. The 2026 FN SCAR series is still a premium firearm. FN hasn't gone cheap with materials or production. You're looking at a price range that starts around $3,699 for the SCAR 16S, about $4,199 for the SCAR 17S, and the SCAR 20S sits at the top around $4,799 to $5,000 depending on the configuration and caliber. Yeah, it's an investment, but you're getting military-proven performance and build quality that's tough to beat. If you're considering grabbing one, you might find some small discounts through authorized FN dealers or during seasonal sales, but overall, FN holds their pricing pretty firm. Used models are also starting to pop up, but honestly, the 2026 versions are so improved that it might be worth it to buy new if you can swing it. In terms of aftermarket support, the SCAR platform has a solid following. There are tons of optics, handguards, and even trigger upgrades if you really want to tune things your way. But even out of the box, these rifles are combat ready. You're not buying a project, you're buying a finished product. So, who's the 2026 FN SCAR for? If you're a shooter who values reliability, modularity, and battlefield-proven performance, this platform checks all the boxes. It's not cheap, but it delivers. Whether you're running drills on the range, setting up for long-distance precision work, or you just want one of the best-looking tactical rifles out there, the FN SCAR still earns its place in any serious collection. Alright, that wraps up our look at the 2026 FN SCAR lineup. Let me know in the comments which version you'd go for, the 16S, 17S, or the 20S, and why. If you've got trigger time behind any of these, we want to hear about your experience. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, hit subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching Gun Reviews and History, where every shot has a story. Catch you in the next one.